Okay, so welcome everybody to the Willow Haven Farm webinar. We're going to go over how to customize your Willow Haven Farm share. I'm Stephanie. I'm from Harvie. I'm going to be helping Tessa and Ruben with this webinar today. Just a couple quick notes here. If you have a question, feel free to submit it on the chat pod and we can answer it for you. Otherwise, we will be doing a Q&A session at the end here, and we will have the sign-up links on the last slide. The webinar goals here today is to go through who Willow Haven Farm is, how the farm shares work, what type of farm shares they offer, what Harvie is, and how you can use Harvie to customize your farm share. So I've got Ruben and Tessa here from Willow Haven Farm. Just gonna let them introduce themselves and talk a little bit about their farm. So go ahead, either Tessa or Ruben.
I'll just say hello.
Hey, Tess.
Hey.
Well, hello. My name is Ruben DeMaster. Thanks for joining us today, and I'm very happy to talk about the farm that we have called Willow Haven Farm. This is a family farm. It belonged to my wife's grandparents. It's our 10th season of farming here, and we decided when we started farming, that we would like to farm using only organic methods. We realized that this was healthier for people, for us, for our soil, for our products, and it's been a decision that's been very important for our family. We feel good about the food that we're producing. We've noticed that as our children are growing up, they've been very healthy, and we really want to be able to offer this organic food, the best food that we can produce, to other people. The farm for me, it's a very joy-filled thing that I'm able to do. I'm very thankful that I can do this, and it's very rewarding. So you
Great.
Go to the next slide there.
Yeah, for sure. Just want to make sure you were done.
Sure.
So tell us, what exactly is a farm share box or a CSA share, so people know them?
Yeah, there's several different names for this, but we call it community-supported agriculture. And the support comes from the community who is helping us to continue to farm. And every week we give you a share from what the farm is producing. So we pack a box full of vegetables and we deliver it right to your home. So we call it a farm share, or it's a community-supported agriculture CSA box.
Okay, that's great. And then when is the produce picked before it goes out for delivery?
Yeah, we try to pick everything within 48 hours of delivery.
Okay.
So we're picking about 2 days beforehand. We will wash it, we will bag it, and we will put it in the cooler. So it's a very short amount of time from harvest to the time you get your food.
Some things that are more tender are picked, that morning. We do it as close to delivery as we can, but with the quantities of things, the more hardy things have to be picked a little bit earlier, and the other things that we can wait till the last minute, we wait so that they're freshest that they can be.
Okay, that's great. So let's jump into the type of veggie shares that you guys offer, and if you want to give us a run through of what this entails and like how much vegetables you're going to get and who it's for, and any information that we might need to know about those veggie shares.
Sure. Our season runs for 20 weeks. It usually starts the last week of May and runs for 20 weeks until mid-October. We offer one size of veggie box, and we find that there's a lot of variation in the amount of vegetables that people eat. So if there's 2 or 3 people in your household and they eat a lot of vegetables, it's no problem to eat this quantity in 1 week. But for families that might eat maybe vegetables once a day or smaller portions, the box might feed 4 to 6 people for a week. We also, the single size box, we offer it either weekly or bi-weekly. And so that if you're concerned that you might not use all the vegetables, you can just go ahead and get it every other week. This is our most popular option because people like to supplement from other sources. They might go to a farm market. A lot of people have their own gardens that they're growing, so they get some things from their gardens, and then they get some of our vegetables as well.
That's great.
The basic price of the weekly share is $29 per week.
Okay, great. All right, so then you guys also do bread shares. Do you want to tell us a little bit about those?
Sure. On the farm here, we have an outdoor wood-fired brick oven. And so all of the bread is baked in this wood-fired brick oven. It's baked weekly on Fridays. And the methods I use are very important to me. I'm using all organic ingredients, organic flour. And then the process is a sourdough bread. So it requires a longer time for making the bread. And there's a lot of health benefits to eating sourdough bread as well. And there's great flavor to the bread. So for those reasons, we really happy to provide this kind of bread to you. And this can be an add-on to your share. There's a number of varieties that are made throughout the season, probably 10 or 12 varieties, including wheat, rye, olive rosemary, pumpernickel, cinnamon raisin, country sunflower, and a few more.
Do they all have the sourdough base? Are they?
Yeah, all the breads are made with a sourdough starter.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. All right, and then you also do cheese shares. Do you want to talk about those a little bit?
Sure. The cheese share add-on is a great product. It's a small farm that's also producing using only organic methods. This particular farm only feeds a grass-based diet, which means that the cows never receive grain. And so they're making a cheese, several different mild cheeses, but with the methods they use, they're keeping it as a raw cheese, which means that the milk is never heated over 110 degrees. And so we'll deliver these, a cheese share. You'll get this in your box if you choose it. And you can see the varieties listed there. There's quite a few varieties.
Okay.
Each block of cheese is half a pound, so you do 2 blocks with each delivery.
That was going to be my question, and then you jumped right in. So you read my mind.
Great.
Awesome. Cool. All right, so we'll jump into the egg shares here. You want to talk a little bit about those?
Sure. We're also offering the eggs are certified organic. They are coming from a local farm. We think it's important to only offer organic eggs. We find that the feed is very important, both in how it's produced and what type of feed is fed to the animals. So it is organic feed, and the eggs are delicious.
That's great. You guys are making me hungry here. All right. So then fruit shares. You guys have a little bit of everything here, don't you? You want to talk about the fruit shares here for everyone?
Sure. Yeah, we get local fruit from several farms that are close to me. The fruit share is the one product we offer that is not organic. And in this part of the country, if you've looked into organic fruit production, it's difficult to impossible to produce organic fruit consistently. And it's very hard to find anyone doing it. So what we're doing is we're finding small producers with an excellent quality product. And in the fruit share, you'll get 2 containers per week. So some of the fruit share comes in pints and some comes in quarts. The berries will come in pints and the larger fruits will come in quarts. And the main suppliers we use are Scholl's Orchard and Schmidt's Berry Farm.
Okay. All right. So then last but not least here, you guys do pork as well.
Yeah, the pork is also raised on our farm. On the farm here, I didn't mention earlier, we have about 50 acres. There's 7 acres under vegetable production, and then there's about 20 acres of pasture and some hay fields.
Okay.
And so we've been raising pork in our pastures for a number of years. Again, we're only feeding organic feed to the pigs, but they also get quite a bit of room to to roam around. They do eat grasses, and they dig around and live outside. And so we're offering this pastured organic pork in 5 different deliveries here. So it's coming about approximately once a month, and you'll be getting 10 pounds of various cuts at each delivery.
Okay, that sounds great. Okay, so you guys have your pickup locations here. Do you want to just talk a little bit about the areas where folks can pick up here, and then a little bit about the home delivery?
Sure, there's several different locations you can pick up. One of the options is coming to our farm. And so some people want to pick up a box at our farm on Wednesday afternoons. But many more people want to come to our farm on Saturdays. And the benefit of doing this is that we have a on-farm market set up every Saturday during pickup days. So if you feel like picking up a few extra products, it's a good time to do that. Also, we are able to offer a few more selections on a Saturday at pickup time. So when we have a vegetable display, and instead of me packing a box for you, you'll get to pack your own box. And a lot of people like that just because there's a beautiful visual display, and they get to pick selections. We also really believe in home delivery because we're trying to make it easier for people to eat more vegetables. So we will bring a box of vegetables on Wednesday afternoon right to your home. This includes much of the Lehigh Valley. We go kind of north to Schnecksville and Northampton, Catasauqua, Allentown, Bethlehem. And then on the south side, we go down to Emmaus, Fogelsville, Trexlertown, and in the surrounding areas. And we have several different drop-off sites for people who live outside the area and might drive into the area for work. That includes, there's a site in Bethlehem at the Keystone Home Brew Store. And then we're starting an Allentown site this year at downtown at St. Stephen of Hungary Catholic Church.
All right, so it sounds like you guys have a lot of different options for people looking to get more veggies in their diet. That's great.
Yes.
Cool. And I just want to let everybody know, if you're going to choose home delivery here on sign up, you can kind of see here, there's a little like home emoji. So just for home delivery, that's the pickup that you want to click. You just want to click the little home button here. Okay, so do you guys want to talk about a little bit like who's the CSA share for? Like who's like would really get into it, would appreciate it?
Sure. We find that the people that enjoy the CSA more are people who really enjoy cooking. So they want to be making quite a wide variety of foods. They're semi-adventurous. They like to make soups, stir fries. They like roasted vegetables. People who juice also enjoy our products. People who are concerned about where the food comes from, the quality of the food, the flavor and the taste is also very important. Mm-hmm. So the people that are interested in all those things do the best with our CSA.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'm going to jump in here and just kind of give everybody a rundown of what Harvie is, and then just a quick run through the slides on how to sign up using it. So Harvie is an online platform built by all of us here at Small Farm Central. So we're helping farmers customize and manage their CSAs more efficiently, primarily by allowing customization and preferences at sign up. So if you're a customer and you or ordering a share through Willow Haven Farm, you're going to be using the Harvie software. So it's going to allow you to customize your farm share box based on preferences that you're going to choose at sign up, which is going to help you reduce food waste because you're going to be able to get exactly what you want in your box. You'll also be able to have the option of purchasing delivery extras. You'll be able to do payment plans. So you'll be able to either pay in full, or you can set up weekly payments that'll just get charged to your card on file. So keeping it super easy for everybody. Less work for you having to, mail a check in and dealing with that. And it's a lot less work for Ruben and Tessa too to have to deal with all the bookkeeping there. We're also going to be able to do delivery flexibility, so vacation holds in double boxes. So if you're going on vacation, you can just go into your account and place your delivery on hold, and then you can schedule it out for later in the year to make it up.
If I can jump in here with the
Sure.
bi-weekly option, that also gives you the ability, since you're every other week, you can just switch your week to an off week. And so having that bi-weekly option makes it super flexible.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. That's a really good point. And then just some cooking suggestion engine stuff that we're working on too. So, if you really like to cook, recipes and tips and storage tips, and we're going to have some, throughout the summer, we're actually going to be having somebody do monthly cooking webinars, so stay tuned for that. So we're going to be working on a ton of tools to help you get through your farm share this summer. So how to sign up. So you're going to be, here's the link, and I'll have it at the end of the slide too. But you would go to harvie.farm/signup/Willow Haven Farm. This is their profile page on the Harvie site. Step 2, you would pick your share option and quantity. So you've got the veggie share. You can pick how many you want. You can pick if you want weekly, bi-weekly, and then select this share here. And then here, so you would do home delivery or a pickup location. And as I mentioned earlier, if you do want that home delivery option, you would click this home icon here and then click select this option. Tessa, did you want to add anything else about that process here since we're on this slide?
Good. Yeah, you just have to look for that little house. Even though it's in the middle and it's pointing to somewhere, it can be anywhere in our delivery area. So.
Yep. Okay, great. So yeah, you would pick that, home delivery, or any of the other pickup locations they have. The next screen would prompt you to check out here. So this is where the payment plan part comes in. So you can do the 25% down payment at sign up. Then you'll do a 25% due the first week of delivery. And then your card would just be charged that weekly price throughout the season. Otherwise, if you would like to just pay in full at checkout, you can do so here. You'll be at this screen. No matter what payment option you choose, you'll still click go to checkout here, this blue button, and then you'll be prompted to either pay in full or do that monthly payment plan. Okay, so once that part is done, this is where the fun part comes in for everybody. This is where you get to customize your preferences. So what will happen here is you're going to be giving a rating to every product that Willow Haven Farm will have in their boxes this year. So just to give you a rundown of what that would look like, I'm just choosing arugula. We're going to pick on arugula today. So you would give it a rating. There's these 5 ratings here. This one is no, you don't want that in your box. So you just say no and you won't see it. The next rating would be I'll eat it. Next one is sometimes. Next one is like. And then the next one is love it, like you absolutely want to see it in there. So what's going to happen is the software is going to kind of make up a box based on those preferences. So those things that you rated as no, like those won't show up for you. Everything else, there'll be a good mix in there. So then what'll happen after you set those preferences, you'll get an email before your delivery day.
And hold on just a minute. They have the opportunity to set those preferences immediately when they're signing up.
Yep. As soon as they sign up, that's the next screen that'll be prompted. And also, if you decide to change your mind, like you decide you really like something and you want to give it a higher rating, you can go back into your account later throughout the season and update those preferences. So you're not locked into those choices for the entire season. So that's something I wanted to note too. But yeah, so you before pickup or before the delivery, you'll get an email. It's going to show you, oh, here's what's in your box this week. There's a link here. It's going to tell you if you want to swap anything out, click that link, and then you'll be able to edit the contents of that box. If you're looking at the email and you're like, you know what, that looks fantastic, I don't want to do anything, you don't have to. You just do to if you want.
When you're editing your box, it gives you the opportunity, if there's extras available, to even within just not purchasing extras, but you could double up on items as long as they were available.
Yeah, that's right. If you decided you didn't want one of the items in the box, you could opt to have 2 of another item. So that's a good point. Was there anything else you guys wanted to add on that process or anything you want your customers to know?
people seem to really like the ability to customize their boxes last year. It worked really well.
Cool.
So I think it was a good thing.
Awesome. Ruben, do you have anything else you want to add?
No, that's great.
Okay, cool. Is there any questions from anybody that's listening? And you can either turn on audio and ask us, or you can throw a question in the chat bubble. Not hearing anything, not seeing anything. So I guess we answered everybody's questions. Okay, so if you want to sign up or learn more, just go to harvie.farm/signup/Willow Haven Farm, and all of their share information is there. You can always shoot them an email. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us.
Thanks so much, Steph.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah.